Sponge in Space. One day, SpongeBob went to visit his friend Sandy. When SpongeBob got to the tree dome, he couldn't believe his eyes. Sandy had a rocket. I'm going to the moon tomorrow, Sandy said. SpongeBob asked if he could go too. I want to see aliens, and I don't take up much room. Sure, you can come on a space trip with me, SpongeBob, Sandy replied, but there are no aliens on the moon. That night, SpongeBob was too excited to sleep. He couldn't stop thinking about his trip to outer space the next day. SpongeBob would steer the spinning rocket up into space, zooming past stars and comets, and he would boldly explore strange planets. SpongeBob didn't believe what Sandy had said about aliens. He knew he would preserve beings on the moon. I'm not scared of aliens, SpongeBob told himself. There are strange creatures everywhere. Suddenly, Patrick popped through SpongeBob's window. I heard about your trip, SpongeBob, said Patrick. We have to make Sandy's rocket alien-proof. SpongeBob thought that was an excellent idea. SpongeBob gave Patrick a tour of the rocket. Patrick was amazed. I wonder which button makes the rocket go, the sea star said. This one, replied SpongeBob. The rocket rumbled. Flames shot from its engine. The rocket began to rise higher into the sky. The rocket went faster and faster as it flew into space. Suddenly, SpongeBob and Patrick were weightless. Wow! Exclaimed SpongeBob. What a weird feeling. It's like we're swimming, but it's floatier. The rocket headed for the moon, missed it, and sped back to Earth. SpongeBob and Patrick landed with a thud. Who turned the heavy back on? Groaned Patrick. But SpongeBob and Patrick didn't realize that the rocket had landed back in Bikini Bottom. Wow, this looks like home, Patrick said. No, it's a trick, whispered SpongeBob. We must explore, but we have to be very careful. We found an alien, explained SpongeBob. Look at its tentacles, its giant fleshy head, and its huge nose. It's horrible. We have to capture it and bring it back to Earth. SpongeBob threw a net over the area. I proved to Sandy that aliens do exist, he said. Just then, Sandy appeared. What are you doing, SpongeBob? She asked. SpongeBob glowed. That area is pretending to be Sandy, and even knows my name. The aliens are reading our thoughts and trying to control our minds, he warned Patrick. They're tricky, but we have nets. SpongeBob and Patrick captured Sandy. They got Mr. Krabs. They netted Mrs. Puff and Gary. Soon they had caught everyone in Bikini Bottom. When they were finished, Patrick realized something. If the aliens could trick us, he said to SpongeBob, how do I know you're really you and I'm really me? SpongeBob and Patrick grabbed their nets and stared at each other suspiciously. Patrick struck first and caught himself. SpongeBob couldn't wait to show Sandy all the aliens he had captured. Next up, Bikini Bottom, explained SpongeBob. The rocket shot into space again, but this time it ran out of fuel. It sputtered and wheezed and landed on the moon. SpongeBob, we aliens want to have a word with you, said Sandy. Does anyone know how to fix rockets? Asked SpongeBob. The end.